my God, Slushious, is that you? Is that you? Action.
And our first contestant of the day is Starstruck. Yes. Steven Tyler. Right? Steven Tyler? Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got the light.
Oh, we looking good.
No smudges.
All right, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, people of the world. It's your boy Polly V, aka PHONG VU. What's up, people? It's your boy PHONG VU, aka Polly V. How you guys doing today?
Do you want to start with Rich or do you want to start with Luscious?
We can do Luscious.
Okay. Phong, tell me about your relationship with Slushious Mascara.
Well, I was friends with her through Rich Lux, and it all started with, coming over to Rich Condo, introduce, get to talk and watch TV, hang out, and we started going shopping. And so that's how we met, just right at his house.
So, when you first met Slushious Massacr, was she nice to you?
She's nice. She's like, talking about, what's your name, sweetie? And
So she would do that constantly to you?
Constantly, and not really asking or trying to figure out my real name or who I am. And, Rich introduced me as, this is Phong, my personal assistant. He's working for me. And
So that was during the time that you were actually working for Rich Lux as his actual personal assistant?
Not quite. It was in the gray area. So it's like work and friends, but it's kind of like friends first, acquaintance. Him by years on the internet and then finally met in person.
I got you. So pretty much he would ask you to do a favor or whatever and you just take care of it for him, right?
Yeah, so a lot of questions that Lushious Mascara would ask, like, hey, what do you want to eat? I'm buying. Can you help me order food? And so far, that's pretty much it.
Rumors have it that Slushious Massacr would treat you almost like you were her assistant. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. Because not only I had to be prompt and urgent and be friends with Rich Lux and help him get groceries and go get food, order food and bring it home. He was boss me around. Can you give me a water? Can you get me tea? Oh, just put a little bit of ice, sweetie. Carry my bag for me, sweetie. Can you open the door for me, sweetie? She wants some attention too.
Oh, so she would call you sweetie every time after she asked you for something.
I mean, there's other names.
Oh.
There's other names.
Okay, interesting. Would she compensate you for your time?
She never. But however, she does buy herself big enough meal and might offer a cheeseburger or some fries, but not a whole meal of what do you want to eat for your whole meal, or a pizza or a whole pizza for yourself. No, or take me out to eat or pay me any monetary anything.
Do you know of any specific times that Slushious Massacr treated you poorly?
Yes, there was in the music video that Rich wanted to produce in Houston, and she was trying to be star like Rich, and so in there she was flaunting her drag queen look, and then she brushes me off like a bad assistant, like a bad personal assistant. And so at that moment, a lot of people in the music video was either laughing or just laughing with us or just enjoying the moment. I don't know what the gig was, but I felt a little bit hurt.
Do you have any tea on Slushious Massacr that maybe you want to share with the audience?
Yes, let's see. There was a time where Rich and Lushious had a fight at the house, and it had to do with being bossing around, and right before they're doing like the whole YouTube video of their own, you know, where they do collab, and she would start like asking me stuff, and when I need to be there for Rich, she want me to be around for her too, and I just don't want to be around with them the whole time for like several hours, you know.
So would you say that she gave off negative energy like all the time?
No, it's more like sassy, sissy, femme, you know, very high energy, you know, just woman in a man's body, or trans. She's trans. So,
What do you think that she has against Rich Lux? Like, why do you feel like she has all this animosity and hate towards him?
it has to do with they were friends for like years, like high schools and years in high schools. Like they were probably like sisters or brothers, you know. They're going through like
Before Rich even became famous.
Yeah. Well, I think Luscious was already close to peak of famous, and Rich Luck was like building his clout
Gotcha.
to Luscious. And so what happened was Rich increased a little bit faster than Luscious, and so now Rich got the big bucks, and Luscious is like following or sharing the abundance of the whole, you know, the whole beauty community thing and the drag part. And now that Rich name is out there in the world and Luscious somewhat out there, you know, Rich is trying to make Luscious to follow him, but Luscious kind of like want to stay where she's at and be comfortable where she's at, and she don't want to like really grow. So her channel kind of stuck right now. That's why her channel kind of stuck while Rich is like growing. And when Rich had all this money to do surgery, the tea is that he wanted Luscious to be around and help with the surgery, and then Luscious was like, no, I want to go home. I'm going to go home. I got to take care of my family and my pets. And Rich was like, whatever, goodbye, don't talk to me no more. And the animals start to build, and the hate and the retaliation and the anger through YouTube videos, on and on and on and on, build.
Right, so you watched a lot of the videos that Luscious made against Rich, correct?
There is. Every time Rich made a video trying to be funny for his YouTube channel, Luscious have to watch and pay attention to see her name coming out of his mouth, and when that does, Slushious Mascara will make a reaction video, and then again it's like a domino effect, and then Rich Luck had to make an address, but not towards her, kind of like the community. There's like something going out there. The people that are sitting behind the phone and just doesn't know Rich Lux personally, but watch him through his journey, you know, from like small to a channel to like, you know, here's a whole YouTuber part, you know, they just know him by that. But people, there's new subscribers just now joining in and see bad stuff when he's already big stars, you know. Talking about James Charles, Mandy Mew, Jeffree Star, James Charles, Jacqueline Hills, Tati Westwood,
Trisha
Paytas, exactly. So there's a fan of those YouTubers. Come on, Rich Luck, because Rich Luck talk about those YouTubers, and it's just don't know Rich personally. So they can call bad, but walk in my shoes as a personal assistant, you will see that he is a good person. Deep inside my heart. Next question.
Do you think that Rich Lux and Slushious Mascara will ever be friends again?
I do not.
Why is that?
There's so many videos, reaction videos, fighting for each other. Not on Rich's side, because Rich is smarter than that. But it has to do with just break it off and cold cut cleans, new slate, be bygone, be bygone. That's it. I'm sorry, guys. They won't be back together.
Well, you heard it from him. If anyone knows, it's definitely PV. You got any projects coming up?
I do. I actually do. Okay. So, just in the last couple of years, I've been working a lot of Instagram videos and TikTok videos.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is, if you guys want to follow me and add me as a friend, it's PHONG, PHONG _ V. So PHONG _ V. And then you can find like a bunch of gems about me. Funny scripts, voiceover, food critic. I do some shows on there, family vlogs, stuff like that. You can see my relationship on there too.
What's the future for PHONG? What do you see? Where do you see yourself in 2-3 years from now?
Still making videos, still making content, because everything is content these days.
Do we have another American Idol run in you?
Well, there may not be a singing competition show, you know, of me anywhere, but you can always find me on YouTube, and my YouTube is official PHONG VU, and on there you can find like multiple singing videos and stuff like that.
Okay, what the
I do have 2 songs.
Oh, you got 2 songs. I didn't know that.
I do, and I also have 1 music video.
Okay, and those are posted on your YouTube channel?
The music video is called Always Feel My Love by PHONG VU, recorded by Southside Records, and it's in Houston, Texas. And the 2 songs on iTunes is called Always Feel My Love, and the other one is Make You Sweat.
So it's called Make You Sweat.
Yes.
Is it a dance track?
Oh yes. It's I wanna make you sweat tonight. So yeah. And the other one is called Always Feel My Love. You always feel my love. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You always feel my love, my love, my love. So yes, there's that.
Oh my gosh, Slushious, is that you? Is that you?
Yes, Slushious Mascara is here.
I'm one of your biggest fans.
No photo, no photos.
Oh, why?
Back off! Give me 6 feet!
Why?
Go away!